It's me, Renee. I'm back. So I'm doing HYCRED this year, which is hardest reading challenge you ever done. And one of the prompts in there is to read one book. Well, it's read some books. Like read one book and then read a book that's mentioned in that book. So it's kind of like bookception. So yeah. So I decided to do a little recommendation video based on that because I kind of felt like it. Of course, you can take these recommendations uh, if you're not doing high grade. That's completely up to you. First, we have Geek Girl by Holly Smale. In this one, she mentions Narnia. She also mentions the boy we should not name, and the wizard we should not name. But she also mentions Narnia. So yeah, I feel like Narnia is better too. Even though Narnia is also kind of sketchy at times, but also, at least in my mind, I feel like supporting or reading books where the creator is dead is kind of quite different than when the creator is still alive. So yeah, and also Narnia is it's it's not really the same as in. I mean, yeah, there's some bad depictions and whatnot, but it's not the same level as in the other one. So yeah, Geek Girl. Also, just in general, this is such a great series. And then we have The Bookish Life of Nina Hill, which kind of, as you might expect, it mentions quite a lot of books. She works in a bookstore. Uh, like the first chapter mentions Pride and Prejudice, so there's that example. So I can take it from the top of my head. But I mean, there's other books as well. I just can't remember them out at the moment, but there's other ones as well. And then we have The Romance Rivalry by Susan Lee. This one mentions lots of different books and authors, mostly romance books. So, yeah, this is a YA book. But if you're into romance, pick up this one and then you can read some romance books. And yeah, give me also a moment. I've forgotten something. Oh, yeah. Drama behind the scenes. Okay, so we also have Vampire Academy, the first book in the series. I will also actually say the last book at least also, but I suppose if you're going to read a book, probably best start with the first one. In this one, they mention the Da Vinci Code, that down brown phenomenon. So yeah, that's the option. And then you have The Martian, Andy Weir. So there's some books that he talks about that he kind of discovers that his friends left on the spaceship. So yeah, I think there's Agatha Christie books and yeah, different ones really. Agatha Christie, I think there might also be Sherlock Holmes. I don't quite remember, but yeah, there are books in here mentioned. And then last, sorry, people might be like, why are you doing this? That's mean. But yeah, lastly, I'm gonna mention a Norwegian book, Dating That Boken. So this one just came out in Norway, so it's not out in Swedish or anything yet. I don't know if it's gonna be out in Swedish. It should be, but yeah, hopefully it'll be out in all languages by like 5 years. But anyway, also just such a beautiful cover, isn't it? The sprayed edges and back. I just love this cover as well as the story itself. But yeah, so this one talks about Bridget Jones, the movie and the book, and mostly talks about movies, but also talks about some books. So yeah, this one. Suppose if you are Norwegian doing this challenge, read this book. So yeah, and that's my bookception recommendations. And of course, if you have any books that you know that mention other books, it could be a book where they work in a bookstore, a book where they work in a library. It could book club book, any books. Mention them here in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.